Hi y'all, what's up y'all? How everybody doing? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody across the world. And y'all know it's time for some tea. Disclaimer, fair use, education purpose use only. All rights, image, music clip belong to their owners. And we do not claim ownership. Let me adjust my mic a little. I think I'm cutting in and out and stuff. So let me see what this will. Okay, that would be good, right? Man, I done studied so hard in this Kenneka Jenkins case, and man, let's fire 'em up. Right here, Zach was paid. Zach was paid to give us this interview. Like we gonna get justice. Like we can figure something out with Irene's story. For a prime example, y'all know how we go out. Anybody in Kenneka Jenkins case, this is #1 video. People gonna go back and try to hear that story what Irene said. But it's all the same when it comes to the police report. Cause since you know what's going on in the Kenneka Jenkins case, now you know Zach never mentioned the dude that found her in the freezer. Zach never mentioned the person that found her in the freezer, and this was a week later. Then when I tell y'all this here, this the cold part. If I ask everybody, what's the timestamp? What time it is on this footage? And what date it is? And I'm gonna blow it up for you. I'm finna show y'all. This finna be the coldest move ever what I'm finna show y'all. Drop it in my chat right now. If you've been following me, what time this footage will be? This footage with timestamp. Right here. I'm finna show you like this here. Check this out, right? This how you know, look, nobody ain't paying attention to him. Nobody ain't paying attention to everybody that's in here. But if you ask a person, hey, what time this is? They're gonna say, ooh, this September the 9th. Oh, this said 12. This said 12:22. Mm-hmm. You see what's on the footage? You see what's on the footage? Pay attention. This some crazy shit here. You finna wake up today. Look, nobody ain't dropping in my chat and give me the correct time. They go Irene right there. Guess who with Irene? Boom. Guess where Irene go? Out the building. What? See, most people won't look at this footage. They'll look at it. Well, it's nothing to see here. Ooh, they go Irene. Hey, guess what Irene said she went to? Go get some cigar because she ain't had no cigars for a week. Yo, you go along with that if you want to. Yeah, you go along. Ooh, Henny girl. Thank you, Henny girl. Henny girl, you the only person that got that time frame right. Mm-hmm. Henny girl. Cause just what? Watch this. Hey Henny girl, this how I know, cause I read all your comments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be on my ass. I know you be around all the time. You damn near be the first one in it, right? Y'all see that timestamp that she dropped? Y'all see that timestamp, right? Watch this. Henny girl, I'm finna bag it up with this. Since you just saw Irene walked out the lobby, right? Yeah. Ooh, this finna make sense. Let's go to this.
I saw something that was crazy.
Watch this.
Everyone on Facebook that's bashing me.
Check this
How
out.
is it to take the criticism like that on social media?
It's hard. Everybody saying you did this to your friend, and on top of that, I lost a friend. So I'm crying on top of everybody saying you did this in inboxes, private phone calls.
Private?
Yeah, they was calling me private, telling me some help me, all this.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm like, you people sick. Like,
that's sick.
That's how they get my number. I don't know.
You want to know something crazy? While I was out of town, I saw something that was.
Man, y'all, he said when he was out of town, he made sure y'all heard that I was out of town. Reference that I'm do not got nothing to do with this. Watch this.
Crazy to me. I saw someone release your address.
Yeah, my address is all on the media.
Are you serious?
Police
did in front of my house.
Like really processing or staking out, trying to catch you?
They really recorded my house. Like, okay, this is Irene Roberts' house right here.
Right?
Do you feel like your life is in danger now?
Yeah, I felt like I can't even go outside without being recorded.
Your life ain't
and
in
once
danger.
again, people, we're at an undisclosed location right now.
Watch
for
this.
The safety of Irene.
He check this out. Zach been knowing Irene, them, and all this. Check this out. And the girl, you remember what timestamp you said, right? Ooh, they go back to 10:22, right? You see what's on the footage? Watch this. And this Irene, boom, right there. Boy, this how you finna get top-notch work. Cause watch how Zach finna be a sellout. That sucker is a sellout. Watch this. Wait, guess what Irene finna tell you at 10. Look, at 10:23.
As well as the safety of her family. Have your family members received any threats?
Yeah, my mama, my sister, they tell me what they gonna do to my son. All type of stuff. How they gonna kill him. Your son need to die. You need to die.
Stop lying. That's a lie.
Once again, on behalf of everyone out there, social media, I sincerely apologize. That's crazy. Sometimes you guys got to put yourself.
Trying to make Irene look innocent.
She was your daughter.
Good strategy.
Your girlfriend. Your grandchild. You wouldn't appreciate the harmful gestures and words. You know. But on another note, on that night, which was last Friday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Last Friday.
You guys went to a party.
Yeah.
You went to a party.
Crown Plaza in Rosemont, Illinois, west suburb. Who party was it?
Nice.
It was your party.
Yeah.
Your party.
Birthday party or just a regular?
Just my 21st birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Thank
Your birthday party. You invited everybody.
Yeah, everybody invited. It was a flyer on Facebook.
On Facebook.
That everybody shared.
Okay.
All right, that's important in the game because you know what I know, and you've been on this case since day one now. You will understand how you had flyers. Oh, so that's finna confirm that what we all suspected. Oh, okay. Wait, the trade game finna break this timestamp down. Check this out. Watch this. In the girl. Watch this, in the girl.
Now, when you arrived at the party, were you with
No, I rode with my sister, my cousin.
Okay.
When you arrived?
What time did you approximately get to the party, you think?
Like 10:30, 11.
10:30.
10:30 of 11. So, if you got this footage showing you her in the lobby, and if you been following me, like Henny Girl following me, that just prove what I'm about to expose. Oh, I know when you first got there. This when you leaving out, and this would be at 10:23. Told you. Look what this video shows. If you go back and watch that footage, what time Irene arrived? She leaving out at 10:30. You know what I'm talking about? Close to 10:30. Close to 10:30. Look, watch this though. You got Irene leaving with this girl, and then keep this in mind. If you ask everybody where Kenneka is, she ain't even arrived yet. But if you ask Trey Gang, Kenneka already in the room. Man, this finna go down. Shit, this finna go down. Don't it look like it finna go down when you see this shit? Watch this video. Boom. She told you they finna go get cigars and shit, and people believe in this shit. Look, listen to this shit again.
30, okay. Cool.
No, I rode my sister, my cousin, and my friend.
Okay. What time did you approximately get to the party, you think?
Like 10:30, 11.
10:30 or 11, you arrived at the party. So
Told you.
in the Chicago term, when you...
He ain't say that's when you checked in. He ain't say, hey, when you checked in the hotel. Nobody never asked that question. When you checked in, though. But when you go to this footage, you know what I'm saying? You see, nobody ain't watching this footage and seeing how important this footage is. That's how you know Zach watched the footage. And guess why Zach doing this interview? Oh, yeah. You don't feel betrayed now? You don't feel betrayed. You don't. Matter of fact, let me break it down a little bit more. Watch this.
arrived to a party around that time, it was pretty dead. It's early,
It was
right?
a party.
Nobody there. I'm the host, so I'm waiting for everybody to come.
Okay.
Ooh.
You went to the front desk. How did they greet you? Like, oh, hey. What?
No, they ain't greet us. They just looked at us, walked past.
Line, look who was
Was
on
it a
the
nasty
footage.
look?
No, just a,
Gave away.
who are you people? Like,
Okay.
look.
Okay. Was that your first time ever going there?
Yeah, that's my
Toast?
first time ever.
And
Ever like
Line.
In the newspaper, the article I read that it was on the 9th floor. Is that a fact?
No.
It was on the 9th floor. What room number? You remember?
Nah,
You know, no, it wasn't on the 9th floor because it was on the 11th floor. Go back to the 911 call. What floor Mitch Teresa said she went on? What floor Mitch Teresa said she went on? If you ask the public, like, yeah, Kenneka was in room 926. That was a lie. Kenneka was on the 11th floor. Yeah, boy. She was on the 11th floor. Keep this game, right? Y'all just seen Irene, right? Just walk out the hotel, but nobody can't tell you when Irene checked in. Nobody can't say that. Let me go to Miss Teresa 911 call, right? Watch this. Check this out. What flow? Goddamn it. Look. You can even look at how it's already turned up. If this said 2 hours off, if this timestamp 2 hours off, like Henny Girl said, Henny Girl, what this look like now, Henny Girl? What this would look like, Henny Girl? Boom, watch this. You just seen Irene, them, all them folk. I'm just bagging all the way back. Nobody don't want to watch that footage and see what the fuck going on the footage. Check it out. Watch this, y'all. Look, I'm going to blow it up for you. Just look, they go Irene right there. What this look like at 10:30? Boom. Now, they just said 10:30. Well, 10, you know what I'm saying, 20 something, Then look what you see. Look what you see. Right? Boy, this some crazy shit. This what you see. And once you just saw Irene live, this why you got this.
26. That's my first time ever like being on.
In the newspaper, the article I read that it was on the 9th floor. Is that a fact?
Yeah, that was the ninth
It was
floor.
on
That's
the
a
9th
lie.
floor. What room number? You remember?
926.
Room
926.
number 926
Rehearse
on the 9th
that
floor.
question.
So you coming off the elevator, are you making a left or a right?
When you come off the elevator, you make a right, and it's literally right there.
Oh,
right
okay. Right off the elevator. You come off the elevator, you made a right. Boom. What time you think it was when you started juking, jumping a little bit?
I say 2 o'clock, literally.
2 in the morning?
Ooh, 2 in the morning. So did she just admit that, you know what I'm saying, she arrived there at 10 something, and she there at 10 something. But they ain't gonna show you when she checked in. right? Because you ain't gonna see her checking in. Somebody gave Irene the key to check in on the 11th floor. And if you know what I know, man, a murder about to happen. And this finna take place in in the next 2 hours. This the setup right here. Mm-hmm. Look. Check this out, right? Listen to this. He said 2 in the morning. I wanted to skip this footage so bad and show you 2 some in the morning. Cause when you go to Irene's story, y'all see how she looking up. And you know when the FBI do they, you know what I'm saying? You know they be like, you can tell when you lying, right? If you go to this footage at 2 some, you'll realize, look, they gonna look. They go front desk Brian. Do this look like something going on? Look, Irene just left. Front desk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let that make sense. Hold on, y'all. I done froze up a little bit. Let me see, can I go here?
Because it just started like that. I just got there myself.
At
like
10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So you straighten
so
up.
people starting to ride slowly.
Ooh.
Slowly people started to ride. Then 2 in the morning, that's when they got lit.
So
And most of these people that arrived, because you put the flyer on Facebook via Facebook.
Yeah,
via Facebook.
Then people bring
and look who at the lobby.
So.
Okay, and y'all from the west side.
Man, you got a top-notch lawyer in the lobby right here. Watch this. This so cold. You got a lawyer that represents the Kenneka Jenkins case on, and here go a lawyer right here. Ooh, y'all see that lawyer in front desk, and guess who he with? Ooh, man, my heart dropped. I'm like, man, this a lawyer right here. So if you into this false injury report, fake deaths, and all this, won't it make sense the lawyer will be there to confirm? Look at. Look, there you go. Boom, on the footage. Golly. I know who exactly that is. All because I read those reports and I'm like, damn. So I was like, damn. I'm reading the report and I'm like, okay, I heard what you said. So I know all your stuff. Ooh, so that means all y'all ass. Chill out, bro. That's why Kenneka ain't gonna never get justice. Look who in the lobby at 10 something. Guess why the lawyer was there? Kenneka already dead, bro. Look what this look like if you put this in your mind. Kenneka already dead. Look who you got, the news anchor. You see the news anchor dude? Look, right here, him. I watch him. If you got a lawyer on this motherfucker, and you got this dude right here, let me show you why this dude's so important. All right? Check this out. Boy, this footage finna come to the light. I made a video about it. Check this out. And this him. Right here. That's who you see, the news anchor. So, if I'm showing you some shit like, look, there go the news anchor. He worked for the news. Fox 32 Chicago. That's him on the footage. Then you just seen a lawyer. Him. Here go a look. Get what law firm he worked at. So you mean to tell me You got then look, he there with Mr. Reese whispering in the ear. I didn't know this was a news anchor. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Look at this shit. I'm desperately working hard to show y'all. I'm like, man, y'all, look, I'm finding out. Look at the higher peoples on the foot. Look. He was in the police report. They got this man in the police report. If you got a lawyer here, I see why. Boom. I see. Oh, shit. Go watch this video. Look at this shit. There he go right there. Man, ain't nobody listen to this shit, bro. Look.
Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around what area?
Jackson and West.
Where the T's at?
Yeah.
Shout out to the T's. I did a video before.
Oh, you should have never said you did a video with the T's out there because you just interviewed everybody in that video. You go back to that same video and see all them motherfuckers on the footage. But no, this ain't important to the Kenneka Jenkins people because they don't want to watch this footage. Because look what this footage show. Drake ain't showing y'all, man, that girl already dead. She already dead, bruh. It's 2 hours off the footage. Look, boom. Guess where they going to? To the back of the kitchen. But now let her tell you since Zach and them, you know what I'm saying? Let them tell you when the dudes get to rapping. Man, them folk told you, cause if you watch that footage like how y'all we watching this junk, what this look like? They a rap. Zach protecting them. The whole time Kenneka already deceased. She already dead, bro. Girl already dead. So we watching a cover up the whole fucking time. If you believe Kenneka died on the 6th, what this would look like. What the footage would show you. That's why they were going straight back to the kitchen. Already. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? Look, I can show you video. Look, y'all see that white girl? That's why her name came up. That's why she was at the front desk at the whole time. That's why she was at the front desk at the whole time. That's why she at the front desk at the whole time. Bruh, this a cover up right here. The setup already been happening. Look, the setup already happened. So look, that's why you got straight drop down. Ooh, don't this make sense? Henny girl, when I said, hey, what time Irene said that, look, boom, then you got straight drop all them folk on the footage. Man, you got all them on the footage. Oh, you got straight the biggest Kenneka Jenkins YouTuber that had control over this shit. And guess what time you seen him, girl? I mean, what time you said you made around? No, I made around about 10 something. 10 something. Read the reports. The report said Kenneka was already in the hotel at 9 something. So guess what? Guess what you watching now? If Kenneka was already in the hotel, why would you go with the story they drug her out of the room? Monifa pick her up. Oh, no. That ain't happen. That's a lie there. Oh, that ain't happen. That ain't happen. I'm finna tell you how straight up it happened. That girl was already deceased. This a cover up right here. Boom. This a cover up right there. In the public mind, no, Kenneka didn't made it there yet. This how they got y'all think Kenneka didn't make it there yet. And look how you see everybody on the foot, the lawyer, the news there, all them bitches there. All them there. Look, boom. Not only did you see this shit at 10 something, look who you all see. When it come to the Kenneka Jenkins, man, they made the lady in the pink shirt famous. Straight Drop had become a YouTuber. 54 had to make videos about the maintenance man. You see what I'm saying? You go back to 54 key videos. That's how you know, man, these folks been knowing what's going on. They been knowing what's going on, bro. Look what this look like. A murder already happened. Kenneka dead, bro. And she ain't even in the hotel. She ain't even in the hotel at right about this time. Nah, she ain't there. Everything already been covered up, swept up under the rug. But when you watch the video like this, how the way they got you thinking, you'll be like, oh yeah, Kenneka ain't there yet. And that's when you finna get the most famous food court haul where Kenneka actually got there. But I can show you the real setup. This the real Kenneka right here, bro. Watch this. Look who you see all on the footage. Very important people, right? Watch this. I want to know, would this hit different? 54 keys ball. Watch this. I can go to this famous video.
Okay? And it
Check
changed.
this out.
And don't forget that.
Now y'all see that? If you ask the J for K community, this is the first video they're gonna come on. They're gonna Kenneka right there. So they're gonna start their investigation off at what time? At one song. And if you know what I know, you can cancel this shit. Oh no. Oh, you cancel this shit. Cause look what's going on in the footage. That's why he hanging with her. Cause guess what? Remember Miss Teresa said about the 911 call? Ooh-wee. If you know that Friends K finna go on the living floor with this translator, this 911 call just exposed Miss Teresa. Hold on. This shit finna go fast. Listen what I'm saying. What you see, it was a noise complaint. Miss Teresa on the 911 call said, hey, the lady took me to the room. What lady that took you to the room? On the 11th floor. Right? Now look, if you believe this was at 1 o'clock, all because you see this, you well misled. This when she showed up at one song. Right here. That's why 54 got it like this here. So if you peep 54 game what going on, that's why I say now this is time to watch the footage. To understand it. That's why 54 said, look.
And she in and out. So around 3:20, she leaving out with Travante.
It ain't 3:20, it's 1:20. So once you go back to this, you'll be like, wait a minute. I thought you last saw her at 2 something. You really did. But tell the world what happened to her at 1 something. They got y'all thinking that she came up missing at 2 something. But look what's going on. Man, you hear me, gang? Look. And let Irene tell it from the start.
From Facebook video.
So look, check this out. The whole purpose of this video is Zach and Irene, they know what happened to Kenneka. They know who the real killer. And I'm gonna tell y'all who the real killer. Mitch Teresa, Nora, Jane Coleman, Killer Neil. They made them folk kill Kenneka Jigga while the hotel watched it. That's all. Made them perform a ritual and promised them. Only thing about it, Miss Teresa thought that she was gonna get a little lump sum of money, you know what I'm saying? And that's how she had to hire the lawyer. Look, check this out. Look what's on the footage. If I tell you, and if you watch this whole footage, look, you got the news anchor dude. Right here in the lobby. Same motherfucker I made a video about. Same motherfucker that 54 know he gonna be in the lobby. When, Kenneka be in the lobby. You see what's going on there? Do you see what's going on there, right? Look. Don't this show you right here a murder already happened? And if you want to think about like a rehearsal or a reenactment, just say Kenneka already deceased. Won't it explain why you got the news anchor there, the lawyers there? At 10 something, I ain't gonna tell you what date this is. Look, check it out. Look what this look like. Clock rolling. You got the news anchor dude there. Fox 32, Jack. Mm-hmm. Look, Kenneka already dead. If you put this in your mind, what this video look like if Kenneka was already dead? Already dead. You just seen the lawyer. You just seen the news anchor. You just seen Irene. You just seen Stray Drop. Oh, you just saw them all. Look, you just saw it all, right? You see that little. So this look like. So look, you know what this look like? This would be at 10:45, but not on the 9th. Not on the 9th. This would be on the 8th. This would be on the 8th, right? So if this was on the 8th, look what it would look like on September the 8th at 10:45, and you already got news anchors, lawyers, YouTubers already on the footage. And then you got to go with this video right here. Irene live video. Because they released Irene live video on September 9th at 2 something in the morning. So that means if she was already dead, see that? So that means if we was getting this news that Kenneka come up missing in the hotel on September 9th, and we know it's a cover up, you looking at this right here. Well, if they want us to believe that this was like September 9th at one some, right here. Right? Look at this. They so dumb. This go back to when Kenneka was really with Ashley arrived at the room. If they got on video, that would be 10:13. So that means when Kenneka came in there at 10:13, this what will be happening to her at 1 something in the morning. This will be happening to her at 1 something in the morning to cover that up. Tell the world you last saw her at 2 something. Because once you watch this one lot of footage, and you will be like, oh shit. You will have no more respect for him, no more respect for her, and you finna respect that footage. Because this footage finna show you the real cover. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. What did it look like? It would make sense why all the higher up people would be there. They covering up a crime. Girl already deceased with organ harvesting people, all this shit. But when they gave us the narrative, look. What?
Slowly people started arriving. Then 2 in the morning, that's when they got lit.
And most of these people that arrived, because you put the flyer.
Hey y'all, what's up, y'all? I froze a little bit, gang. I froze a little bit. Hold on. Let's see, can I unfreeze? That's why I said, man, we gonna be here for a minute. Cause you gotta watch this shit. You gotta watch this shit for yourself. You can't let nobody, man, look, you can't let nobody give you no narrative, bro. That's how you get manipulated. If you wanna ask another motherfucker what happened and you ain't did your own research, you set yourself up for a false ass narrative, bro. Look, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, wow, freezing up. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What you say? I ain't in no hurry, boo. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna take my time, boo. It's Jada. I'm taking my time trying to unfreeze up right quick. Talking about. Hold on.
On Facebook, via
Here we
Facebook.
go. Here we go.
Via
Yeah,
Facebook.
then people bringing friends of friends. So.
Okay, and y'all from the west side of Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around what area?
Jackson and West.
Jackson
Where the
and West.
T's at?
Yeah.
Where the T's
Hell
at?
to the T's. I did a video before.
I know, cause you know them. You know them.
Okay, so y'all okay, it's 2 in the morning.
that?
Everyone's coming. What time do you think Kenneka come around that time too?
Kenneka came.
What time?
She called me, matter of fact.
What
Girl,
time?
I'm on my way.
This so
She called me
cold.
when she's downstairs.
Downstairs.
Downstairs, how you enter.
Oh, guess who she would be downstairs right there? They go Kenneka right there. Downstairs. So do this hit different when she said, hey, Irene, could she call you? Cause this had one song. This had one song. Ooh, this had one song, bruh. Oh, this ain't this one song. So when I tell y'all, look, this will be going down at one song. You could believe, hey, Kenneka just came out the room. She wasn't even drugged or nothing. She was already there 2 hours before that, right? But the her different. Boy, watch the coldest game I'm finna give y'all. Check it out.
I told her.
Who she was with?
She was with her people, Maya and them.
Up people.
Maya?
Shawani.
And guess who the dude, check this out. And the dude that she meeting up with is related to Irene. Irene last name is not Roberts. Her last name is Irene Anderson. Guess what his name is? That Kenneka meeting up with. Ooh, don't they hit different? Don't they hit different? Look, but once you watch that footage, you'll be like, damn, if she meeting up with she meeting up with your people. And the dude that she meeting up with, he's a security guard for the hotel. He just don't have his uniform on. He just don't have his uniform on. But look how the setup is though. You got Zach, you got a lot of people praising Zach because of this Kenneka Jenkins shit, bro. And the whole time, look what this shit look like when you a sell out ass nigga know what going on and brought it like this.
Now, assuming that that was Kenneka that we saw at 320
Told you.
come in and talk to Trevante, I want to look at the timeline that Crown Plaza gave us.
See
And I
that?
want to
Look.
start with this right
54
here.
no. Hold on. I
Because
froze
this
up
was one of the
again.
weirdest things on that footage that
It
I
ain't
still to this
weird
day
once you
scratch my
understand.
head about. Because I was like, what the hell was that all about?
Look. You ain't got to scratch your head. You can just watch the footage. This how easy this shit is. You can actually watch this footage, bro. What Trey ain't say, look, what time is it? Boom. Do it look like they all ready to cover up the murder and they finna get ready for a reenactment? So that means Kenneka was already dead. And this what you see. Look. 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 That's why you would have Irene leaking up, and this at 12. I mean, this at 10:30. I mean, this at 10:50. You got everybody on the footage. Look, you were thinking. Look, that's why you see all the family members there. Look how everybody look. Boom. Look who you got, and make it so bad. Look. Bam! Oh! All on video. All on video. This shit so goddamn crazy. Look. They so cold, they mixed the reenactment. You see how the time was skipped. Look. Once you see the time skip, once I tell y'all, I'm like, look, when they gonna show dude come back and meet with Kenneka, look how just look at everybody moving. Look at everybody moving. Man, look at everybody moving, bro. They're gonna make everybody want to watch this footage even more, because they're gonna be like, damn, look at him. Boy, these employees. You see how they looking straight at the translator? Bam, that's why you got the cleaning crew. That's why you got the cleaning crew. Yep, that's why you got the cleaning crew. Look. This how y'all finna realize it, be like, damn. That's why the time skip, because they had to match the reenactment, right? Look, they had to look. This is what they had to do. They had to match the reenactment with this footage right here. This was her style Kenneka will be wearing at one song in the morning. That's gonna be her cousin. You see this shit, y'all? Man, they got y'all looking at this shit. It was at one song. That's why the time was off. Cause you see this, the news said, hey, Kenneka came around one song. And I'm like, well, why y'all showing in the beginning that she came at 12 songs? Cause you ain't got a timestamp on this one, right? But you go to other video, you see the other timestamp. So they got everybody confused on the timestamp. Look, if you go to this, boom, they go Kenneka right there on her phone. And Irene, you said what time Kenneka came and called you?
She was downstairs.
She was downstairs.
How you entered. And I told her.
Who she was with?
She was with her people, Maya and them.
She was with her people.
Maya?
Shamaya, yeah.
Okay.
Maya.
She's with
Monifa.
She's with Maya and Monifa.
And Bree.
And Bree. Maya.
See that? Now y'all see that? She was with who? Maya, Bree? Nah, that's a lie. But guess what? Guess where she at one song. You can believe this at one song, or you can believe this at one song. If you go with Irene's story, like, oh yeah, she was with Bree, Maya. Nah, go with this then. You want to be misled? Go with this. If you go with what Trey Gang saying, look what will be going down at 10 song. Going on 11. Going on to 12. Everybody know about the noise complaint at 12. Read that in the police report. And then that one song, look, she would be her at one song. Listen to Irene's story at one song. Looking at this time frame right here.
Monifa, Bree, and Kenneka. They was all together. Mm-hmm. And Kenneka's mother car, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and this was shortly after 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See that?
So
even though with the time frame.
2 a.m. This part, like, because they came when the party was dry. So like,
oh, they came before.
Yeah, like they come.
So what they basically did, they made this look like this was the real setup. This when they set the girl up. And that's how she gonna end up at the back dock. And she finna get assaulted. So they had to lie to us and showed us this video and say she arrived at 1 o'clock. If you from the hood, you would understand, oh, if this at 1 o'clock, then this all Irene story finna make a whole lot of sense. She called you Irene? Yeah, she called me. Who was with her? I was Bree there with her. Nah, I know you lying now. Cause I see what's on this side. Nah, you lying now. You just going along with the footage to cover up for this real 1 o'clock. Cause guess who she meeting up with? Yo fucking people, bruh. And then you got 54 covering it up. All it up. Now you got a KJ and the balls and got everybody fucked up in the head. Look at this shit. You could play this video. You can watch this. What it look like now?
When the party dragged.
Okay, so
they was already done.
So was that the video that the world seen on Facebook when they was in the washroom? And
yep, that's the video that went viral.
It was Kenneka and who else?
Kenneka, Maya.
In the washroom in that video.
Oh no, in the washroom that was Monique and Kenneka in the video.
Okay, it was Monique and Kenneka in the video. Okay, what time did the guys arrive?
I see. That's when the party got laughs around 2 something.
That's when it started busting. Mm-hmm. Everybody coming up. Oh yeah, we in here. Mm-hmm. West side in here.
Yeah, we in here. Finna get lit.
Because I hear y'all. Is it true? Is it the fact that y'all was playing some Sosa?
Yeah.
Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Turn the party up.
Yeah.
Did y'all happen to play some Finisa?
Nah, we ain't even played out. Forgot all about that.
Okay. So y'all started getting live. What made you take your cell phone and go live?
Me personally, I always going live. Anywhere, anytime. I'm going live. That's what I do. But since Facebook blocked me, I just go live off other people's page.
So you wasn't even on your page?
No, I was on Monique's page live.
Okay, you went on Monique's page.
And I tagged myself.
And you tagged yourself so it automatically went to your page.
Yeah.
So not all your friends and followers saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So they like, okay, they had a party. It's busting. Let us make our way down there.
Right.
Just it's a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Just to get more people here.
Let everybody know, look at it. It's busting.
It's busting at the party. Boom. Throughout the entire video, and we're going to talk about different marks, 208, 307, things like that. But throughout the entire video, you mainly kept the camera on yourself. Why is that to the people?
Because I was half ex.
Now y'all see that? Nigga, y'all don't see the game that Zach running on the world with Irene help? I just hope y'all see this shit. Look, that's why you got delivery people already there, because this finna go on tonight. This finna go on tonight. What this look like, you all, look. If you got an Irene live video, bro, man, this shit finna be easy work. Irene. A nigga Jenkins. We got this video on September the 9th.
I like Denham.
At 2 something in the morning. My main purpose is, look. You heard Kenneka in the background? Look at this. This wasn't on September the 9th at 2 something. This video was released on September the 9th. So basically what I'm saying, look what will be going on before we ever watch the video. Look what will be going on hours before this shit, bro. Look, family member there. Look. Keep this in mind. This video didn't come out yet, right here. Cause this was on the 6th. On the 5th, going on the 6th.
Yo.
That's why you got Kyle Nesbitt there. So won't it make sense that if you got Kyle Nesbitt there, When they were, what's the first thing they said about Kanye? Drop it in my chat. What they said, what Kanye be up there for? To get the freezer working, right? And that's what they told y'all to get the freezer working. So that showed you the girl was already dead, and that's why he would be there to get the freezer working. That's why he would be there to get the freezer working. You see what I'm saying? That's why he would be there to get the motherfucking freezer working, bro. Keep this in mind. If you ain't focused, because if you still misguided, you will swear up and down, like, if you watch this, you would be like, I'm waiting on Kenneka ride. And I'm telling you, the girl already did. They need the freezer work, because in the beginning, they told you Kyle was there because he was working on the freezer. He was working on the freezer, right? They gonna call Navy right there. That's why he would be on up there. That's why you finna see Shemaya and them, all of them go downstairs to get the freezer working. Cause guess what? You cannot pull this shit off. You got to go to somebody that's crooked with a freezer company from the hood. Cause you can't go to no like a major company that fix freezers and all this. Cause you don't want that static, you know what I'm saying? Get a motherfucker that you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, get this freezer working, and you know what I'm saying? Without paperwork and shit. You see that? So if this telling you that, how would you look at this footage now and be like, well, wait a minute then. If Kenneka already dead, Trey Gang, you just showed us the reenactment, the cover up. You just showed us the cover up then. I could literally mute my microphone. You'll see why the girl with the pink shirt, every YouTuber talked about the girl with the pink shirt. They even know the girl gender. Oh, she a transgender, you know what I'm saying? And some people said her name was this, and then you had YouTubers in the beginning. Boom, Kanye with her. He coming on to cut the freezer on. And guess what he finna go straight to? Ooh wee. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. So that means when you heard Zach interview, look, that's why you got all of them. Look, that's why they moving the way they moving on that motherfucker. That's why they moving the way they move. See that? Right there. Here we go, guys.
Barely see me looking at the camera. I'm trying to get the phone.
See that? There you go. Get that freezer working, Jack.
I heard you say that. I think you said something like, man, the signal messed up or something like that in a video. I have to ask you this, no disrespect. This is Zach TV1. I get to the bottom of everything. Mm-hmm. It's a point in the video between, I think it's like 208 and 306. And I hear it's like some like.
So I just want to know if we on the right track. If I'm telling y'all, look, here go the video right here. And I'm telling y'all, this video will be between September 5th going on the 6th. And they is not in room 926. That's what I'm telling y'all. I would shut this bitch down right now if we cannot get on this track right quick. This video that you see right here, this was on September 5th going on the 6th. If Kenneka died on the 6th, what this would look like. And if you watch and you watch this footage, this just prove we're gonna cover up. That's why you see all of them. That's why you got the higher ups in that motherfucker, bro. So When she trying to tell you this story with Zach, you just exposed the whole fucking game, brother. Cause now you can watch this whole interview. This whole fucking interview. And watch this footage, you'll be like, yeah, you got paid. Cause not to mention, look, you got paid not to mention, what was that man, the one that found her in the freezer? Where he at right now, y'all? Ooh. If you watch that kitchen, look, the dude that found her in the freezer. The dude that found her in the freezer, bro. Have y'all noticed the news never released footage of the dude that found Kenneka in the freezer? They never released that footage of the dude who found her in the freezer. It was YouTubers that showed y'all like, oh, there you go. The news that showed y'all said she walked in. But they let the YouTubers show y'all that footage, right? Look at this shit, bruh. Scratch the date off this bitch. And look at this at September 8th. If you look at this at September 8th, round about this time, and your man said Kenneka already dead because she died on the 6th, right? And look what this footage showed. It showed exactly what everybody speculate on. Look at this shit, bro. Shit. Look what the video showed now. It hits so different now. That's why you got security on alert. That's why you got the red jacket, bro. Man, that's why you got. Man, I'm so excited, gang. I'm so excited right now because I'm just want to show y'all. Look, the boom. That's why they coming out. Guess who they will be meeting up with? The dude that found her in the kitchen, bro. That's why they were going toward that area. That's why they were going straight to the freezer that she finna be found later in. Look, that's why you see the delivery guy. You finna see a lot of delivery. Cause they were feeding the family. You know what I'm saying? They still at the hotel, bro. Kenneka already died. And we ain't even got the Irene live video yet. Cause this September the 8th. So if you see this at September the 8th, at 1 something in the morning. This will be September the 8th at 1 something in the morning. This will be September going on 1 in the morning on the 6th. So if they already killed the girl on the 6th, and if this at September the 8th, and we didn't saw this video with, because this video finna drop in September the 9th, bro, you got a whole... So this video finna show you a whole cover up before this video ever released. That means Irene live video finna come on September the 9th. And if this September the 8th at 1 something, you already seen the cover. So this proves Kenneka didn't die on the night. She died before the night. They covered it up because the footage finna show all this, and the only thing they did was just change the narrative. Be like, look, just change the dates and change the time because the people we got to drop the video. So if you change the date and the time, you could simply say, hey, change the narrative. And nigga just arrived at 1 song. Then you get this shit at 1 song. Then you get this shit at 1 song, bro. Then you get this at 1 song. Bro, look what this would look like a setup. That would be Kenneka. That would be her real hairstyle. That's why they had to change it in the freezer. Cause that's not Kenneka right here, bruh. That's her own cousin. Look, what does it look like now? What do this whole footage look like now? If you know this video finna come out on September 9th at 2 something in the morning, cause that's what made the video go viral. Look what will be going on September the 8th. 2 hours off the footage, bruh. This is 2 hours off the footage. So they mean what? Guess what time this is gonna be? 11:13. 11:13 on September the 8th. And you see all this shit already on the footage? Family, hotel staff, news, lawyer, doctor, famous people, producers, marketing people, spokesperson, all these people already there. Then we get this shit.
Yeah, it's big, ain't it?
Man, yeah.
I saw her somebody come there at the entrance.
Told you?
Yeah.
That's you? Yeah. So what they did, look. Then go back to this shit.
Like someone's talking, speaking something with the mouth muffled. Like somebody said they raping her, and you like, are they tweaking it? Was it anything like that?
No,
See that?
yeah, I know exactly the whole
Running game.
That's when they like what are you talking about? I'm like,
And then look, right here. This would be at 11. This would be at 11:14 on September the 8th. What this look like on? What do this look like September 8th? 11:14. What this look like? I shut this bitch down. Nobody don't respond to this shit. I just want to see we y'all on same track. What did it look like September the 8th, 11:14? Keep this in mind. The news media told y'all that we could arrive September 9th at 1 something. What did it look like? Look. What did it look like? What this would look like before Irene video came up? What do this look like? Look. Look who just walked in. Look. Look who just walked in. What do this look like? This. What do this look like, goddammit? Before the Irene live video came out, man, them folk were 24 hours ahead of time. We're 36 hours ahead of time. What did this shit look like? That shit so crazy to me. Look. I ain't gotta say nothing. Man, it look like the hotel on lockdown. Man, look, it look like the hotel on lockdown. Look at the movement. It just in mind. Nobody never heard of Kenneka Jenkins yet. This video never came. This video didn't even came out yet. This video didn't even come out yet. So if this video didn't even come out yet, right? What the fuck this look like? Look at him. All on the footage, bro. Man, I'm through with this shit, bro. I'm through, bro. Look. That's why you got Irene coming out with the delivery dude. Boom. That's why you don't even see Kenneka came in the lobby when they try to tell you she rapped that one song. Ain't that crazy? If you go to the news, look how the news like that. Why you don't see her in this lobby? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm saying, bruh. All I'm showing y'all, look what this footage look like before Irene Live went viral. This video wasn't even out. This You got a whole 24 fucking hours for this. So this just show you Miss Reese involved, Leonora, all along. All along, bruh. And they went along with the hotel narrative. Because at this video, he just exposed it all. He just exposed himself, Irene, trying to cover this shit up, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look what the fuck this look like. That's why you got these, if you look at these white bras right here, that's a dead giveaway. Because if you watch them, you'll be like, oh, they try to make it look cool. So this is what they did. They had all these people and paid these people just to walk in and out the hotel while the hotel was on lockdown, bro. See that shit? I'ma just play this whole video. I'm through talking. I'm through talking on this shit because now you can see that I done prove a major point. Guess how when I'm finna tell you what really happened to her on the 6th? Man, this shit so crazy, bro. This how you know, damn. Watch this. Look, if another girl died that night, you would have never heard about Kenneka Jenkins. And they wouldn't have had to release none of this shit, bro. The video. It was another girl died that night. And when the other girl died that night, it was a girl that supposed to die and then died. She got away. And once she got away, everybody feared when it comes to Antonio event evidence. In my mind, I'm thinking, if they tried to kill you, you was a threat to them. So they want to tell the world that you was already dead, but then again, they feared you because you could have told us the real reason why Kenneka died. Because the real reason why Kenneka died because they tried to set that girl up, and the people they had set her up. You know what I'm saying? She got away, bro. See what I'm saying? That shit so crazy to me. That's why. Check this out. I could play this whole video, everything what I just said. This how Satan's so powerful. Cause everybody watch this motherfucker so many times and watch how you finna get drawn right back into the dumb shit. But if I tell you, hey, look, if you watch that interview again, look how this shit finna expose when watching this shit. If Zach knew the real date she died, Irene know the real date she died, and the whole narrative they finna give you is basically on what the police. You can read this shit in the report, but they finna make it look like that. Yeah, you can get something out of this. And what I got out of this, you really just expose yourself, cause all the questioning that you asked her came from the police. All the answers came from the police. The whole narrative came from the police. So when Zach filmed it, since he got Zach filming it doing the interview, and yo man, you looking at Zach like, yeah, Zach, you got him. Get you know what I'm saying? Get those interview, release him, Zach. Fuck them. Yeah. And then look, check this out. And you want to know what the cold part about it? Watch this, y'all. Remember when Miss Teresa went live with her sister on the 6? That's why bitch she had the same clothes on at the fucking hotel. Put two and two together. Put two and two together. Miss Teresa at the hotel at the front there with the same clothes on. But guess what? If this the 8 at 8, right? And then Miss Teresa went live on the 6 and Kenneka died on the 6, don't you think that's why she said she was gonna get rich? See what I'm saying? With the turtleneck on, all this shit. And you want to know why the real reason why they won't? Check this out. I can prove everything what I'm saying. Y'all heard in the police phone call when they said unwanted subject Mitch Teresa is not allowed on the premises. You want to know why the real reason why they said Mitch Teresa was not allowed on the premises and Mitch Teresa sold us a dream with like and made it look like they were racist and all this and they were like, yeah, they threatened to lock us up. Cause she was the killer the whole time and they ain't want the killer back on the scene. That's why Mitch Teresa crashing out right today. See what I'm saying? She's the killer, bro. She's the killer. And they didn't want that lady back on the crime scene, bro. But no, you could be a soft, you could be a hard-head motherfucker. Be like, yeah, they said, Miss Reese said they were gonna like go back to the bitch radio interview. It was like get feeling sorry for the bitch. She's the killer, bro. Look, make it so bad. Look what this whole interview look like. You should have no more respect for Zach TV after this. But watch how the game gonna play though. I bet you any kind of money, they always do this. When I spill tea like this, you finna have a YouTube, a TikTok, all of them. And watch how the Kenneka Jenkins, they finna talk about it again. And look at this shit.
I told you.
I told you, yeah.
I told y'all.
I'm out, gang.
That's them talking about the
I'm out.
architects. Like,
So it wasn't anything about no rape?
no, none about rape. Nothing.
So y'all was referring to, what exactly went on? Tell me, who said what?
I think that was Brewery sitting next to me and like talking about the architects. But I'm not for sure because I'm off X, so all this.
You are.
Y'all see that white girl right there? They go that white girl. Look, y'all, they go that white girl right there. They go that white girl right. The one 54 was talking about. Hold up. Ain't that the same white girl? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do it like this. Hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. The white girl. Remember what 54 said about the white girl? Look, there she go right there. That's her. There she go. Shit. Man, I'm finna stop it right here. Just to prove shit. I wanna watch that footage now. Just to prove I wanna watch that footage now. Look at this shit. There she go right there. There go the white bitch. Guess why she gonna be with Herman Tolliver? I mean, Kenneka. Look at this shit. You got these
But
YouTubers
then
breaking it down. Look. That's why they will have this video. This video right here gonna be on September the 9th. That's why 54 was like, well, wait a minute. Why would they would be in another hotel on September the 9th then? Shit. Look at what the fuck I just told you. Won't it all make sense now? Shit. Won't it all ding, ding, ding? Look.
in the one picture, the girl on the balcony looked like she has on a gray shirt. Or am I tripping?
See that?
I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think.
She with Kenneka. Guess who Kenneka came in the hotel with? Kenneka brother. Won't it make sense that she fucked with somebody? God damn it. That's the bitch go right here. Hold on. This the cold part about it. I could go to Milton Collins. Milton Collins, Kenneka Jenkins. Hold on, where Milton Collins at? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me go to Milton Collins. I bet you this finna hit different. Hold on, I bet you this finna hit different. I gotta go to my playlist. Guess what Milton Collins said was exactly right here. Hold on. I think it's gonna be in there.
I dare you.
Hold on. Milton Collins. What Milton Collins said. Hold up. They got a white brow right there, right? Milton Collins. What my playlist said. Man, I'm finna get up off this. Man, this shit crazy as fuck. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job right now. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta go to Milton Collins, Kenneka Jenkins. I pull it up right here. Let me go to Scoop Gang. Hold on. Scoop Gang, right? I gotta go to Scoop Gang. Go to Scoop Gang, Jenkins, right? And just show y'all what Milton Collins is. Hold on, look. They so cold. That's J Money, baby mama. Once you find out why J Money, baby mama, look at this. This all, they done played the world, bro, when it comes to this shit, bro. Look, hold on, wait a minute. Watch this. Y'all remember that famous Milton Collins video? Man, I look at this whole connect. Y'all remember that girl, that one that told that was with what's that nigga name? Jet 33 King. She related to Liver Nora, bro. They were even showing y'all this shit. That's so crazy to me. That you could public and shit. Look at her. That shit's so crazy to me. Hold on, wait a minute. They gonna meet Teresa on the 6th. So this whole YouTube channel right here was basically dry snitching on Mitch. Look, Mitch Teresa got the same fucking clothes on, bro. Same clothes on. And this was on the 6th. That's why she was talking like that. And also it's her sister's birthday. She ditched her sister. Look. She went to Irene's setup party where she had set up with Irene them, and this her sister's birthday, and left that girl alone and celebrate her birthday by herself. And then look, hold up. I'm gonna tell you what Milton Collins said. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna play. Look, I'm gonna play that video, and I swear to God, hold on. That's why you got her. I try to tell the world this Kiara Cole. Look, this Kiara Cole family members, bruh. She related to Kiara Cole. They look like twins. Hold on, man. Hold on. I know where I need to go. I'm gonna go to my playlist. I'm finna end this live right now. I'm finna end it right now, gang. Cause I just want to show y'all this video right here. Y'all see that white chick? Okay. What that Milton Collins video? Now look, don't it make sense now? If you look at her, you'll be like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Just look at her, you'll be like, damn, Trey gang. This shit it is like that. I'm like, it is like that, right? Look, hold on, wait a minute. What that video when they used to show Kenneka, when they were carrying her in the corner? Hold on. Hold up. This shit so crazy, bro. When they were grabbing that girl, bringing her out that corner. I know the video should be still in my playlist. I see it. I just need to go to in college. I need to go to college. Keep scrolling. I just want to show y'all what I was talking about. He gonna tell you what that white girl. He finna tell you what that white girl. Oh, I'm getting close, guy. I think I'm getting close. Uh, man, where is it? Shit, I got. Hold on. I'm just finna show y'all. Hold on, I got. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. There go the video. Here go the video, gang. I told y'all I'm finna find it. I told y'all I'm finna find that motherfucker. If Kenneka don't get shares on this motherfucker, bro, the whole Kenneka jigga dead on this shit. They go the white girl right there. See that? Look. If I'm showing y'all, look what would be going on. Him. You would know what's going on with him. This lady. Boom. Then you see the white girl finna come in, right? There she go right there. Walk the same and everything. Boom. Guess what Milton Collins said? The one that got a video of her death? I did. This how y'all had them.
Yeah, look, there's a chick that's in a white shirt that was in a Dixie changed clothes. The
Told
one that
you.
was in the room. Y'all look, this the person that helped Shamaya and Monifa carry Kenneka down the hall. Y'all check this out, look. Y'all see how she went over in the corner? She the lookout. Now
Told
look,
you.
here they come down the hall. Look, look, there they go,
Carrying her,
look.
bruh.
Live in the cut. It's them carrying her right there.
And boom. Look at this shit. He said what? about this white bitch, and then 54 came with the look. Boy, 54 came with the look. Woo! There she go right there. So that means, look, don't this look like a reenactment now? And the girl was already dead. And then that's why we got to get the Irene live video the next 24 hours to make it look like she just left out the room. I'm missing that tooth some. You see what I'm saying? And then you got Mitch and Risa going along with this shit now. I want to report, Kenneka, she missing this stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, fuck it. Let's play all this shit. Look what be going on the foot. What this shit look like now, gang? He just told you what it was. The girl changed clothes. Look, you finna see this girl, that white girl right here. That's why you finna see her in Kenneka live at a totally another hotel on September the 9th. On September the 9th, you finna see her totally at another hotel on September the 9th, bro. Look. Boom, there she go. Murder already happened. Guess what everybody finna do? And then this the crazy part about it. Once you, when you see how it's all finna go down, you finna be like, man, this shit crazy as hell, bro. Man, this shit got me, man, look, man, I need to play Zach. Cause Zach finna embarrass himself.
Off of here, you rolling.
Yeah.
I'm finna play this bitch ass nigga here. You see what I'm saying? Cause you ain't look. This whole interview, you can look at this whole interview like, well, Zach, you just told on you, Irene, you just showing us that you covering up this whole footage here. This what you didn't want us to understand the footage, and you went along with that narrative.
Okay. I'm like, she like, something about the fire protection. I'm like, I told your dumb ass. Then.
Why would people think it was rape that somebody said, oh, they over there raping? And you said, I told y'all.
I don't know what. That's what these sick people in the world do.
They're trying to make that.
Yeah, they want to make it on their own. Like, y'all, that's what I'm saying to them. Y'all don't know what's going on. Why would he? It's my old friend. Literally, I'm sit right here and just watch somebody do something to him.
Or in it. How many rooms was in that hotel?
It's only, it was a lot of rooms in there, but.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. So, you had, was it a suite?
No, you talking about in the room we was in?
Yeah, that's what
it was just, you know, the room that got 2 beds.
Yeah.
That's the room we had.
Hold on. So, let's clear this up, world. People on social media saying like they was in another room.
No, like, it was not a suite. It was a little bitty room. Like
with 2 beds, with double beds.
Double bed, yeah, that type of suite.
Four beds, double bed.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't another room, or was people in the washroom?
No, people weren't even in the washroom. We all see how packed it was. We was like humped together.
Okay, like, wow. So okay. Okay, so nobody was. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Through the reflection of your shades, you had on shades.
Right.
You could see. Was it a red jacket or a guy? Did he have on Tim's? I don't know. Someone landed on
a red Hulk sweater.
A red Hulk sweater.
A jacket. I don't even know what they getting. All this. How could you see? I don't know what they thought they were psychic or whatever they thought they was. I don't know what these people think.
And okay, to your recollection, like sitting on the bed with the camera towards you, there was a guy right here from the reflection of your glasses with the red Hawks on.
And they saying this person was Kenneka. That's the whole dude right here.
So it was 2 dudes, red
dude,
Hawks.
Kenneka all the way over there. Monifa all the way over there, having a whole another conversation.
Did anybody say, girl, Kenneka, you having a good time? And she
that was her and Monifa having a whole conversation over there. See, the song was buffering, so therefore you can hear the conversation. If the music was never buffering, you could never hear it.
So y'all mean to tell me y'all don't see Zach, got Irene, the police got Zach doing the interview with Irene to match a narrative with a cover up ass video? You see what I'm saying? Don't that's what they look like? This whole interview, Zach trying to cover up for this fucking surveillance footage. That shit calm me up if you realize, hey, that's why Zach asking her this question. Because Kenneka already died. That's why they know what was on the footage. Because the police were like, hey, look, this is what we're going to show the world now. But we need a narrative. So, boom, when they get to fucking with the times and the dates on it, make it look like they're just coming in. You see what I'm saying? Then you fell for the whole fucking act. The joke's on us, bro. Hold on, what you say? What now? Hold on, wait a minute. That's why Irene looks scared and trying to rehearse. Now you see what's going on. Right? So look, you got to look at Miss Teresa now on Facebook. That's why the lady crashing out, bro. And if you look at this whole video. Kenneka already dead, and they rehearsing it. Now look, this will be rehearsed. If you watch this whole video, you'll look at these three women right here, and you'll be like, all they just came in, checked in the front desk. They just finna go straight out the back door. Bro. And you'll be like, well, who would come in the hotel acting like they finna check in the room and go straight back out the hotel? I noticed this in the footage years ago. And I was saying, hey, y'all, I'm noticed everybody that come in this door, they all coming in this door, going out the back door. Watch the movement. They all coming in, and they finna all go out the back door. Like they go straight drop. Look what this showing. This at 11:32. Kenneka already dead. So now you got a YouTuber here. He finna start a whole narrative up, act like he wasn't on the footage, and he got receipts though. Oh yeah, now you see the game. Then you got Zach with Irene, and this a combination here. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, we need that parking lot footage, because the parking lot footage, and then check this out, and I got that parking lot footage. Ooh, I got the parking lot footage, and I released it. Nobody didn't watch it. Nobody didn't watch that parking lot footage. Nobody didn't watch that parking lot footage, bro. And make it so bad, I just released the motherfucker. Nobody didn't watch it. So if you didn't watch it, you would never know what was going on in the parking lot. But if you go back and watch that parking lot footage and make that time up, you'll be like, God damn it, look. Boom. That's why you got the doors open up. That's why he did this. Look, check him out what he finna do. Boom, boom. The doors open up. Nobody didn't walk in. Somebody just walked in that bitch. And that's where they following him. They following the motherfucker that just walked through the door. Straight drop right here. The same motherfucker that went to the hotel. Hold on, watch this. Same motherfucker. Same motherfucker recently went to the hotel. Right here.
They have to drive back to Chicago, pick up Teresa. And when y'all see Teresa come to that motel, it's her first time being at the hotel.
And here you go right here. He back at the hotel. That's on the footage now. This sucker on the footage. And y'all mean to tell me this man got away with going back up there.
It's 926, right? Yeah. Because it just...
And meeting up with the manager, dude. Watch this. He finna go back and meet up with the manager. Look at him. Hold on. He finna give you all these narratives, you know what I'm saying? All in that, but guess where he going? Meeting up with the same nigga that found her in the freezer. Look where he going, right there. Y'all got to be kidding me, bruh.
The guy from the kitchen.
He down there, going down there. Guess how he finna greet him? Watch how he finna greet him.
What's up, boss man?
What's up, boss man?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, I'm a big old man. I'm a big old nigga. That
just show you prove these motherfuckers cool with each other, bro. Man, these folk cool. So now you will see like, damn, boom. Oh, that's why they finna stage in the kitchen. Boom. So before we even heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case, this just showed you proof. Right? Before we even heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case, you just seen family involved, police involved, everybody involved. Everybody involved. Since everybody involved, this makes sense now.
But the music was busting, huh? Monifa talking, because she sitting down on the little stool. Monifa sitting on the bed. She, girl, you only look like you enjoying yourself.
She said it's a Kenneka.
Yeah. Kenneka, like, I am enjoying myself. She, you drunk. She tell her, I'm not even drunk yet.
Did she?
Yeah, Kenneka, you drunk. When you say that, that mean you drunk. You clearly hear me saying that.
So y'all really know Kenneka?
Yeah, knew her for, we got years with her. It's not nobody we just met.
For the world that don't know Kenneka Jenkins or Kenneka Martin, was she like a turn up queen?
We all, that's what type of crowd we is. We love to have fun. This is what we came to do, have fun. We celebrated her birthday in the hotel. Now we come celebrate my birthday in the hotel.
See this shit.
Was last Friday actually your birthday?
It was 2 days after my birthday. 3 days after my birthday. My birthday was on the 5th.
Okay, and that occurred on the 8th,
Yeah.
September 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow.
Oh, did y'all just count that? Your birthday was on the 5th. Why would you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, your birthday was on the 5th. Let's go back to the 8th. Because he finna add her birthday party with the 8 footage with a cover-up video, bruh.
So when was it that you guys realized, like, damn, Kenneka is lit. She really drunk. She wasted.
When we was bopping. I know we was bopping.
West side, y'all bop.
Yeah.
Sick
So
on my bop.
Yeah, I see her. I look at her. She leaned back to the wall. Yeah, Kenneka, it's over for you. You drunk. You lit. You drunk. She ain't drunk. That's when you know Kenneka drunk.
With the police narrative.
Okay.
You drunk. That's
where you finna get the 911 call. So if you match Miss Teresa 911 call, one cup is just too much for her. Don't that sound like all the motherfucker work? Look at these people that's coming in, bruh. Man, these folks to hire real people to come in and cover this shit up.
And I knew she was drunk.
So at that particular moment, was she like stumbling, falling? Was people still trying to dance with her? She just leaned back?
We was all still dancing, bopping like. She drunk, but we still dancing.
What led to Kenneka Martin getting up and exiting that room on September 9th? Because right now the 9th is.
If you still thinking they drug her out that room, look. If you still thinking they drug her out that room, think about this at one song. And she was already there hours before that. Think about that. Zach just exposed his damn self.
On that Saturday right now. Because the 8th is Friday. Now we roll into the morning. Mm-hmm. On that morning, what made her exit that room?
And I didn't even know this. Zach is related to Straight Drop. Look. He related to these people, bruh. Him.
That nigga still creeped me the fuck out. No bullshit. Alright, I'm not saying he's guilty. Nah, I'm saying that the way he talked about her, talking about the floor, he told me, watch out, the floor is dangerous.
Take care, okay? It's all over and done with, guys. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you, though, yeah. Anyway.
Meeting up with the manager. Then they can actually be on video and can make videos like YouTube was like look. That's crazy.
Let her say things to us that we don't know maybe. Y'all don't even give a chance. Y'all come talking about James Coleman and all
that old shit, bro. These people can make content. content, bruh. Look at this shit. What this look like a whole cover up? Zach know it was a cover up. They paid him to ask these police questions. That all these questions that Zach asking her, you can read this shit in her reports. Once you read all this shit in the report, in the bottom of the day, once you find out, like, okay, if I change the dates and the time on the footage, this just showed me everything that happened to Kenneka, bruh. So basically, there was a whole fucking reenactment. You ain't got no 36-hour footage of what happened to Kenneka in the beginning. You ain't got no footage on the field. You ain't got no footage on the 6th. Damn sure ain't got no footage on the 4th, 5th, or the 6th. And it was documented these people had rooms on those dates and times. And guess what they did? Started off, changing dates and the time on her, and just showed you a reenactment. That's all they did. See, that's what I'm saying. Check this out. If you still thinking Kenneka left the house, I'm finna shut it down. Kenneka didn't even leave no house at no 11. That's how the story fucked up. The story so fucked up, you would still think Kenneka left at the house at 11:30? You can't believe she leave the house at 11:30 and then believe she died 2 hours later. And then believe me when I say, yeah, Trey Gang, she had to die on the seat. You can't believe all this shit at one time. I know that's what Liver Norris said. Do you believe that? That just proved to you Liver Norris all sticking to the script. Look. All of them sticking to the script. You can go back, all of them sticking to the script. Everything what they said, go back to this. They told y'all do not watch the footage. It's nothing on the footage that you don't see. Look how all of them stick to on the script, bruh. Yeah. Look at this shit. You cannot say, I believe this is a cover up. Well, let me show you. We're gonna cover up right here. The date's wrong. This before Kenneka even went viral. So if you believe it's a cover up, you watching it. You see proof with your own eyes. It fit in all the categories. I can skip this bitch. Check this out. I can skip this bitch right here. There go Miss Teresa. Now y'all see that? There go Miss Teresa. You was swerving down like this. Why did check this out? You got Miss Teresa on there. Guess when this was? September the 8th. This September the 8th. Hold on. If this September the 8th, right? And if this not the 9th, what the fuck this sound like? What this sound like?
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now.
So if they told y'all this call was on September the 9th, around 7 something in the morning, what this would look like on the 8th. What this would look like on the 8th. And guess who you see in the background? Risco. So all this happened before this video was released. Irene live video. When Irene video released, this already happened. This right here. See that? So when Mitch Teresa knew what was going to be on that 911 call, that's why she was like, yeah, the lady that took me upstairs on the 11th floor. Look.
She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza
Told
at
you.
O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asking earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Earlier today.
Because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no cameras.
And that's why she stuck on the video. Look, what you would be concerned about? Kenneka missing or what's on the video? That's all the lady talk about. What's on the video? Can they come out and check the video? Can they check the video? Can they do this about the video? If you go all on that, even the sisters were like, yeah, they even know. Look. That means this just show you what Mitchell Reese was up there for. What y'all gonna show on the video? What's on the video? What's on the fucking video, bro? You don't see this shit? That's all. Look. That's all she wanted on the video. So I'm telling y'all, look. That's why she up here, bro. Right here. And this another YouTuber that she meeting up with. That's the real reason why she up here? Because I had the impression that, Kenneka missing. Mitch Reese finna go find Kenneka. Nah, this just reading that. This 911 call would come damn near 24 hours later. That's why you heard walking towers in the background when she talked. Because she knew what was on the footage. She knew they were going to show this part. So she mentioned it. She made sure she would look. And switch the narrative up. Yeah, I talked to the lady like Miss Teresa don't know this lady. Check this out. Man, I'm finna shut this bitch down, bro. Because I feel like, bro, I don't think y'all seen this shit. All I just did with this. Boom. There you go right there. That's why she up. And this before anybody heard of the Kenneka Jenkins case. You see how nervous Risco is? See how nervous? You can watch this whole, look, check this out. You can watch this whole motherfucker. I released this shit, bro. Right here. This will be on September the 9th. If you look at this at September 9th at 9 something in the morning, this is what it would look like at 9 something in the morning. Look. This will look like on September the 9th. Not the 10th. Not the 10th. Because the reason why that, if you change it to the 10th, you'll be like, well, this ain't nothing to watch then. Because you know what I'm saying? They already found Kenneka and all that. That's what your mindset gonna be. Look what your mindset will be on September 9th at 9 something in the morning. Look at this, look what the video show now. It's showing you the same shit, but it's showing you the real narrative. You see how thin the label is? Boom. That shit hit different. Then once you go to her, look. Man, you can fast forward this shit to this. Boom. You got Carnage. Damn, I'm hitting everything on point. They go Carnage. Won't it make sense if you got straight dropping them telling everybody about Carl Nesbitt? I'm like, these folks know these people names. Then they go Carl Nesbitt family members. So he finna make his way to the kitchen and they coming from the kitchen, bro. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. If you want to know what was going on, this finna show you how they was staged of putting the body in the freezer. Cause he gonna have to be around this time. Fuck you talking about. So when you get the news outlet talking about, hold on. So when you get the news and 54 them, look at the narrative they gave y'all. Fucking y'all head up with this shit, bro. Oh, 54 said, oh, look, they go Kenneka right there. And 54, like, ooh, that girl look like Kenneka. Well, I'ma just call her Bow Bow. Cause cause she even said, look, you go time is very important. And she pointed this out, and look what time this would be. Ooh, round one song. So what this look like? Did they set that girl up to meet up with her people? And that's how she got lured to the back dock and got beaten up in the parking lot by looking at this screen? Or you can go with this. The nigga came there one summer, she was drugged up at the room. Nobody don't know what happened to her. Come on, Monique for whole ass. You know what I'm saying? And all this old shit. And yeah, they said they saw her later that, but you still going along with that? Yeah. Look what this show. Everything. They show the whole cover up right there. Look. This shit need to go viral. If everybody, goddamn it, look at this and be like, well, damn. No fucking wonder why the translator would be her. Carl Nesbitt would be checking in the front desk and they need a freezer on. And the reason why they're going to need that freezer on, check this out. Look how carefully they preserve the body. Check this out. Kenneka Jenkins death photo. Look. Look at the freezer pits. Look. I gotta save this. That's where I want to go to. Right there in that room. That's why they had to bring up the carpet. Man, this shit making me mad, bro. Look. Right here. Check this out. Now I need the death photo. That's all I want. The death photo. Watch this, y'all. Look, watch this. Here you go. Watch that. Hold on.
Received some emails regarding the live video, okay? And this lady sent me a bunch of pictures pointing some things out that's happening in the live video. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so maybe we start here. Okay. So she says right here, watch around 3:15 to 3:17. This boy is beating her. Okay.
It's gonna be at 1:15, 17.
An arm with a fist up.
Told
watch
you,
his
bruh.
arm. Then guys in red hat and white hat hit her, which would be him and the dude in the red hat right here. Okay.
See that shit? This another YouTuber that was there, bro. That shit so crazy to me that how I'm looking at this shit. Man, the titty game, man, I'm finna get on up about this, John, bro. Cause I gave y'all the footage. You can watch this shit on your personal time and be like, damn, this shit fucked up. They had us trying to study this footage and have us thinking Kenneka would be missing round about this time frame the whole time you watching the fucking cover up. And the YouTuber try to break. Oh man, they done teamed up with the
Her
laws,
leg.
bruh.
Okay, he's
Look, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey man, I can't find the motherfucking picture. This time I want the regular. And then look, won't this make sense? Check this out. Tell me, won't this make sense? I thought this was at September the 9th, round 4 and 5 in the morning. This will be on the 8th around 4 and 5 in the morning. That's why they talking about it. That's why they talking about it. Oh man, I'm finna slice the game up with this shit, bro. Bro.
Kenneka came in the hotel wearing some Jordans, the Wolf Grays to be exact. So those were the two things that stood out.
So that means now when I watch this video, bro, when I watch that footage, I said, man, I can't believe we watching the whole redneck. Man, I'm out, gang. Trey, I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do the best I can when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Because I know apparently you got a whole bunch of suckers out here, a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here. They can come and do whatever they do on the case, bro. People fall. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got some slaves for these suckers, bro. I really believe, like, man, I'm starting to believe, I don't think nobody really care for that girl like that. Because if you just watch that motherfucking footage, I just showed the world this shit, bro. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this game. Do it again. I'm finna do it again. Watch this shit. I'm finna do it again. Here go my history. I just showed y'all, like, damn, what Milton Collins said about the white chick. Look.
Yeah, look, there's a chick that's in a white shirt that was in a Dixie changed clothes.
Uh-huh.
The one that was in the room.
In the room.
Yeah, look. This the person that helped Shamaya and Monifa carry Kenneka down the house.
And check this out. Won't this hit different if I tell y'all, guess who daughter that is? This who daughter she is. Watch this. This the fucked up part about it. Guess who daughter that is? I'm gonna go to my video. Right here. That's her daughter. Guess who she related to? Chloe. Don't this shit hit different? Do this hit different? Her name is Chasing True. That's her at the front desk. That's her at the front desk with the luggage, bro. Check this out. Watch how this finna hit different. Won't this explain if this was September the 8th, if Kenneka died before the 9th and all this, don't this explain why everybody will be checking out the fucking hotel? Look. Boom. Look. This lady named Chasing Truth. She was making content about Kenneka Jenkins. And I see why they were making Kenneka Jenkins content, bro. Cause they was all on the fucking footage. She connected to Greg Hughes, bro. Then look, you got the white chick. You got the white chick now. Hold on. You can even go to Zach TV. What that lady said about the people with the luggage?
We just don't know.
Told you.
Okay, tell me.
What she said about the luggage?
Do any of the friends have anything to do with it? Because I believe they don't have shit to do with it.
Oh, I believe they got a lot to do with it.
Whoa. You said the friends got something to do with it?
I think they do.
What the fuck? Where you get?
And then check this out. You got Zach talking to Gina McGill. Check this out. Gina McGill, Kenneka Jenkins. Look! And writing books about it. She the one that came out with the macho story. Gina McGill. Gina McGill, bro. And she told everybody, look, this is what happened to Kenneka. And once you find out who Gina McGill is, guess who Gina McGill related to? Watch this. I'm finna fuck y'all up. And I swear y'all ain't finna see this. Check this out. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna fuck y'all up. Andrew Holmes. Hold on, where you at, Gina McGill? Let me blow you up, Gina. Yeah! Damn! Y'all ain't know that? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all don't know that part. Nah, y'all don't know that part. Y'all don't know that part. I swear y'all don't know that part. And I was like, damn, if I'm digging my research and I'm looking into all this shit, I'm like, damn, look at all this shit I'm finding out. And this how I know that nobody don't do their research, because they'll beat me to it. Look at this shit, bro. Look. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. If you look, go to Gina McGill. She the one that was on the phone with Zach, right? So look, the YouTuber gonna want y'all. This is the reason why the YouTuber want y'all to believe there was Teresa on the call with Zach. Cause if you would've cause look what you would find out. Oh, that's why they want to believe there was Miss Teresa on the phone with Zach talking about stay off the K. That's why she telling Zach to stay off the K. Cause look who she related to. Look who she related to. Do this shit hit different now. Look, do this shit hit Gina McGill, 2018. Look what she was saying. Why did? And she told y'all who the murderer is. That lady said Teresa killed her. Look.
Jenkins. Okay. And that I
Same
believe Miss
voice.
Martin knew that it was going to happen.
I told you.
But she did not stop it because of this person she cares about and because of the large amount of money involved.
Told you, bro. This is what this lady said a long time ago. Look, they got scared, bro. And they were trying to tell y'all. Look, them folk got so scared. They were telling y'all the truth the whole time, bro. Look, watch this.
And the killing of Kenneka Jenkins.
The killing.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Guess what
that
she finna say?
I believe Miss Martin knew that it was going to happen. But she did not stop it.
She did not stop it.
Of this person she cares about.
But she cared about
and
somebody.
Because of the large amount of money
and the large
involved.
amount of money involved.
Okay. Again, I don't know why money would become more important than one's own child. But a lot of things seem to be more important when it comes to being money involved. Money usually tends to win out, essentially and particularly when the amount increases, unfortunately. So that's where I stand with that. Okay.
Told you, gang. Look.
Now, the Crown Plaza Hotel, because I asked myself, I said, well, if they were going to rape the girl, I mean, they had rented out rooms. Couldn't they just raped her in the room or took her in the bathroom or waited?
See? No, that's what I'm saying. They could have did all this shit in the room. What they want y'all to believe that girl was raped. You see what I'm saying? Well, hold on. Hold up. That's Gina McGill's voice. Listen to her voice.
Another time or took her out back or raped her in the car. Anywhere but, there. Especially with 100, with 20 or some people around. But then I thought about it. I said, wait a minute.
You thought about it?
If the objective is to get money,
then
the perfect place to set this up in is a hotel.
Thank you. That's all I want to know. All right. And go to history. And this Gina McGill talking to Zach TV.
Fuck, where you get like?
I've been watching how the Illuminati, how the Baphomet, I mean, you know how they do their hands.
Hey, hold on. First off, why did you call me? First off, I don't know how the fuck you got my number.
And that's why Zach was going like, because he knew who Gina McGill was. Because goddamn it, look who Gina McGill related to. That's why Zach was like, yeah, I'm getting pulled over by the MB, the police, and all these those. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. So now they want everybody. Now Zach, check this out. What this look like? Jim McGill trying to clear her name. Zach trying to clear his name. But they gonna go live and try to make. Well, I need to stay out the case. Yeah, Zach, leave it alone. And made it look like they getting threats and all this old shit. Man, if Zach was still alive, goddammit. Man, look, I kick his ass. Man, look, they'll be on that bitch ass. Give a fuck how a nigga feel about Zach. And the whole time, I see why he got killed. I see why he got killed, bro. I see why he got killed. Nah, fuck Zach. And make that shit go viral. Fuck Zach, cause Zach, look what Zach doing.
No disrespect. I don't know.
I got your number off of the Twitter. The Twitter account. You had it in the Twitter account.
Nah, my business number.
Look.
My business number is on Instagram. Instagram.
So all he was trying to do, he was trying to go live, try to make it look like I'm gonna get off the case, y'all. I'm getting threats. That lady on the phone told me watch over my family and watch over my kids. But the whole time he was like, don't say nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. Now Zach didn't run his mouth and get popped. That's the problem. Zach didn't even die. He didn't even die over the Kenneka Jenkins case. They wanted you to believe that. All because of this video right here. That's the crazy part about it, bro. That man did not die over the Kenneka Jenkins case. He ain't died for that. He died from interviewing niggas. Put it like this here. Zach was interviewing two gangs They was into it with each other. I didn't realize how close they stayed to each other. Bro, that's like you went to your gangs, your ops, they your neighbor. So how the fuck you gonna do an interview on this side of the street and then try to go do an interview with the op and they stay right on the other side of the street? No, bro. You finna get killed for that. You see what I'm saying? I didn't realize this how serious this shit is. That's why Zach never released. Why you think Zach didn't release Mitch Teresa interview? You said he got an interview with Mitch Teresa and Living North. He never released it. Ask yourself why he didn't release it. I told you this. This makes sense. Mitch Teresa and Living North the killer. And it's a couple of people that help up. Matter of fact, I tell you out Mitch Teresa on mouth. Watch this. Perfect weirdo, Kenneka Jenkins. Look, watch this. If I tell you Mitch Teresa killed Kenneka Jenkins, why she say this?
What happened inside the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare? That's the question many are asking of hotel management after the body of Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer early Sunday morning.
If you've seen her going to a freezer or being carried to a freezer, then you need to prove that.
The 19-year-old's family talked to reporters a few hours after the heartbreaking discovery.
That's my favorite sister.
Keep this in mind. They said it was on the 10th. Look, they said it was on the 10th, right? Look what they got on. Look at the clothes. Why this?
How can I live life knowing I'll never see her again?
Jenkins' family says she was at the hotel with some friends at a party, but around 4:30 Saturday morning, the friends called to say they couldn't find Jenkins, but had her cell phone and truck keys.
It had to be something within that room that happened, because they walked in the hotel at 1:13.
Ooh, 1:13. Ooh. Look, it's another interview when she was like, yeah, they got video on camera and she was in the parking lot at 1:13. That's when Kenneka, and then check this out. When I show y'all about Ball situation, I said, I know that was that one song. Why you think y'all ain't watched that goddamn parking lot footage? I ain't even finna force nobody. Fuck everybody that don't watch the footage. Put it like that. Fuck everybody that don't watch that footage. Fuck you and your mammy and everybody that had you and spit you out. Cause look at this.
And they seen that too something, that's when they realized she was lost. That's not adding up.
Family members went to the hotel but say staff told them a missing persons report needed to be filed in order to look at surveillance video.
Look at all the acting. They made sure she crying and everything, but why this?
The family says police also weren't helpful, but eventually looked at the video and told
Showing
them.
the pool scene.
We saw her on the video.
We saw her
at 3:20 a.m. in the morning.
3:20.
Staggering. His exact words. She was so drunk, so she couldn't hold herself up. She was holding on to the wall. She stumbled to the refrigerator, and then she closed the door behind her.
Martin believes if someone had looked at the video sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child.
They helped kill my child. Oh, yeah. Now I look at it, Miss Teresa knows she's the killer. Every interview, that lady had a turtleneck on. That lady got injuries. And that lady, in her mind, I believe that help kill who? When that lady said help kill the child, that means she know the killer then. You see what I'm saying? Look.
Sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child. The police department and this hotel.
The police department and the hotel. So look, basically what I'm trying to tell y'all, Miss Teresa killed Kenneka Jenkins, her living normal, James Coleman, and the hotel watched it. And they got the murder video. And Miss Teresa thought Yeah, they helped kill. What you think she mean by that? You see what I'm saying? The lady said help killed the child. Look at all that clout that she got. Look how they coming. We got the news for you. We gonna put all these microphones in your face. Boom. Man, Kenneka died from strangulation. Watch this. Check this out. Miss Teresa had a real alcohol problem. And the lady, check this out. This public record. If you find out Miss Teresa medical history, you will know what a Tapera came from. That's so I'm about to drop. I'm about to cry right now. Cause watch this. Miss Teresa had an alcohol problem. And she was trying to stop drinking. And she was in the what they call it, Alcoholics Anonymous. And she was prescribed the Pyramid. That's why she don't drink no more. Since she can't drink no more, she turned to drugs. Huh? And that's why the Pyramid was in Kenneka's system. Let her go on Dr. Oz and tell the world the Pyramid, my baby don't like to take pills. That's why she don't drink no more, bro. You see what I'm saying? Man, you can watch video of Mitch Teresa be on live video, drunk like a motherfucker. Man, I'm through with this shit. I'll be back tomorrow on time out. Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned the thymus. Shit, if you read the autopsy report, you got a whole list of organs that's missing. Check this out. You got a whole list of organs that were missing out the body. Somebody name it to me. If you can't name the organ, I never talk about the autopsy report. I ain't gonna tell nobody what organ is missing because all this shit public information. I didn't even know that you could put public information out there and you can put a totally different narrative on public information and you can make it sound good and people will go for it. Man, they said, man, look, the lie more entertaining. It's like, man, they said the true boring now. The true boring. That is one that's, you know what I'm saying, more entertaining than anything. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look. It's a body part that a female got in, you know what I'm saying? It's something like the uterus. It's something that if a woman has it's a woman got it's a body part in a woman that produce babies, right? You know what I'm saying? Only a woman got this. It's a body that if a woman has sex and a man come in a woman, he gonna shoot to this organ that produce life. That's missing. Check that out. Everybody keep talking about some time. What about the other shit missing out of her body? The one that produce kids, bruh. I forgot the name of that body part and I can't call it right now. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what pissed me off, bro. This is what pissed me off. This is what pissing me off right now. It's a body part in her body. The girl they got this in the autopsy report. You know what I'm saying? It's a body part in a woman. It got to do something with the uterus, but it's a body part. It's a specific organ where the egg be at. I can't explain it in doctor terms. It's an organ. That's where the magic happened at. They said like every human got a plant glands in their head, right? A plant glands in their head. That's where your brain is, right? It's in the middle of your brain. Right? That's the part that talks to you. That's the part to tell your body, I can smell this and I can do this and I can do this. But a woman got another gland, and that's a gland to give birth. So whatever that organ is that give birth, what the egg will be, you know, so where the sperm will go in to create the human, that's missing. That's missing, bro. I forgot what it's called, but that joint missing. I'm like, so damn. I think it's the pancreas. It's the pancreas. It's the pancreas. I think that's the word for it. JG, the pancreas is because it mentioned the pancreas. The pancreas, bro. It's the pancreas. It's the pancreas. And I'm like, damn. If all this saying this missing in the autopsy report, just say everybody missed it in the autopsy report. I got the autopsy report right now. I can upload the autopsy report and show you. Them folks said the organ right here, all of them gone. Just say everybody missed it. And now you know it's gone. Won't it make sense why Jedediah recently went live and say, hey, I try to help Miss Teresa and all this, but she stuck in her ways. I'ma just let y'all know. Hey, the lady came to me and talking about all Kenneka organ was there. And I'm like, what? What you mean all her organ was there? And Sleep brought it up. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm out, gang. But this crazy. I told everybody she the killer.
Believes
She
if
said
someone had
this.
looked at the video sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child, the police department and this hotel.
Why would she say they help? Why would she say she help? Bye, y'all. I'll be back. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. I'll be back. And thumb your way up on the live video, man. Because I swear to God, bro, if nobody can't comprehend what the fuck going on with the goddamn Kenneka Jenkins, I'm trying to keep that girl name alive, but shit, kind of hard to do when you got Illuminati everywhere. Shit. Man, Miss Teresa said some shit about goddamn it. Hold on. Matter of fact, check this out. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out like this here. I'm gonna just go to the footage. Look, this shit so crazy. Look.
Get a GoDaddy website, email, and matching domain.
Look, they gonna call Nesbitt. In the beginning, this is what they said about Carl Nesbitt. In the beginning. Tell me, do this make sense? If they trying to get the freezer working, you still think Kenneka will be in the room partying, and they trying to get the freezer working? Hold on. Shit crazy. Hold on. Carl Nesbitt. Look. Remember what they said about Carl Nesbitt and Jane Coleman for the murder of Kenneka Jenkins? Look.
Okay, so today's video is going to be on Carl.
And she related to Straight Drop. This same lady, Miss Wilson, related to Straight Drop. Look.
Carl Nesbitt, which is T.Y. Roland's dad, also Tanasia.
Yeah.
So just pay close attention.
See how they playing with y'all, bro?
Pay attention. Who is that?
Look.
Carl Nesbitt. Look at their daddy at the hotel.
Told you. Why?
Black hoodie.
Get the freezer on.
Guys.
To get the fucking freezer on, because the girl already fucking dead. So that means She wasn't even placed in the freezer yet. So that means, guess when time you could actually say when they put her in the freezer. Ooh-wee. If she died on the 6th and they plotting it to put a stage a crime scene, that means she ain't even in the freezer yet. Where her body would be at? In the morgue, Jack. The funeral home got her. Man, this shit don't hit different, bro. When you say the killer always returned to the crime scene, go back to the 911 call. Yeah, we gotta understand. We got a female looking her. She male black and she up here looking for her daughter. They even said that she was looking for her missing 19-year-old daughter, and they want her out the crime scene. Crazy shit to me. Look, you got card evidence. What do this hit different now? If she already dead? Cause you know cause the world gonna look at it like nigga's still alive. She ain't even arrived yet. So you still will be thinking Kenneka on her way to the whole fucking hotel. And the whole time, they finna stage the biggest crime in the world. They had to get that freezer working. Yeah.
I got them just in case you guys can't see.
Yeah. Zoom
T.Y.
in on it.
Roland's dad, Tanasia's dad.
With gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
With the gloves on. And boom. Even you got the stab. And guess what he finna go meet up with? David Pena.
Pay attention.
That's why she said pay attention. This is the most important part of the footage. Look. Ooh.
Look at Carl coming back.
Told you.
So you know how they switch these cameras and stuff around.
Told you switch these cameras around.
You know damn well they did not pass each other and did not see each other.
Told you. And who she talking about?
James come in the door.
Oh, she said James. Ooh, Teresa, man. Hold on. Guess who Teresa was fucking with that's in this bitch? Look. Wasn't James Coleman. That ain't James Coleman. Guess who that is? Look.
So what he got in his bag? A gift? Some food?
That's not James Coleman. Oh. Boy. Guess who this is? And once you watch that footage, hold on. This how she knows. Because if you go back to Pucky, this is what I learned. Pucky is related to Straight Drop now. To the Browns. She related to Straight Drop now and the Wilsons. The Wilsons is related to the Browns family. So look, when Miss Teresa got out of line, now y'all see how they put Miss Teresa on blast? Nisby, James Cole. What they did, this is not James Cole. That's not James Cole. Guess who that is? I'm through talking. When she said that's Miss Teresa, man, that came in there. And you should know what time this is on the footage. I want to know if anybody gonna go back to that footage. I doubt it. I ain't gonna talk about it no more. But I doubt it. Nobody ain't gonna go back to the footage. See for they said why she said, hey, this is Teresa boyfriend. Why this?
Money. Where he going? Look at this.
If that Miss Teresa boyfriend, then Trey Guy made a video about him. Matter of fact, and then he coming in with Card Nesbitt, right? I can go to, hold on. I can go to my channel. Check this out. I can go to this job. I can go to this live video. Matter of fact, I can go to this playlist. This playlist right here. Guess who you finna see on this playlist? Hold on. Watch this. On this one. This the jump right here. Watch this. I'm finna go straight to the timestamp. Where you at? She said that Miss Teresa boyfriend, right? And keep this in mind. This will be September the 7th. The nigga died on the 6th, right? Oh, wait a minute. I'm finna go straight to it. Hold up. It might be her. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got to find it. He came in round about. Let me see. He came in round about. I think this is gonna be it. No. But they go to two other dudes right there. Hold on. I got to go to her. I got to show his ass just to show y'all. He said that's Miss Teresa, man. Hold on, is this it? But damn, I need that time frame. There he go. Right here. There he go right there. Right here, gang. Hold on. Right here. This shit crazy. Same fucking hat. This shit crazy to me, bruh. And then you got this lady saying this. Look. Guess who he finna meet up with?
Now, what he got in his bag? A gift, some food, money. Where he going? Look at this.
Atlanta.
So that was James.
This is Miss Teresa's boyfriend. Go watch that footage and track him. You'll be like, damn, that's why he was meeting up with the beverage manager. The same dude that found her in the freezer. I'm out. I can go straight to this shit, bro. Look. I can go straight to, man, look, bro. I'm showing y'all this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why